What's up, StarCraft fans? We've got an early matchup for you guys today. Can't even call it midday because it's only 11:53 a.m. It's a morning matchup for you guys today. It's gonna be a ZVT between two familiar faces. The yellow Zerg, Kevin Lee, going up against the pink Terran bbreed. And this is gonna be a best of 3, I believe. And they are playing for a double cheeseburger. Not the winner, the loser has to eat a double cheeseburger. So, some high stakes. Both players opening pretty standard, it seems. Kevin going for hatchery first. bbreed going for barracks in his main base. So no proxy shenanigans. But bbreed is going to send an SCV scout just to confirm that Kevin's not doing anything crazy. But we do know Kevin, even though he's not doing anything crazy as of yet, he will likely transition into a Muta rush or perhaps a Baneling bust or something crazy just a little bit later. He has recently been opting for this more standard opening, the hatchery first into expand. Sorry, hatchery first into spawning pool. And bbreed's going to be getting his factory and a command center in his main base. No Reapers this game, instead opting for an early Marine. And gonna try to get some damage onto that Overlord, but it's gonna fly away. Some Lings popping out to shoo away this pesky little SCV. Should be able to get home as the Lings don't have speed yet, but here we go. Kevin going for the 250 layer, getting his second gas, and I would not be shocked to see 3 and 4 going down shortly. bbreed getting an early siege tank for the defense, and that'll help against any Baneling busts, but we do know that's not in the cards, not just yet. It's going to be a quick layer, most likely going to be a Spire. So bbreed gonna need some anti-air. Few Zerglings. Try to run in, see what they can see. I think they only saw a few Marines. But they do confirm no expansion yet. And down goes the Spire for Kevin. And this is something Kevin does almost every game against bbreed, I feel, so he should have some kind of inkling of what's going on. Of course, he hasn't really scouted too much past that initial SCV.
Add-on complete.
But maybe he can assume. Once again, bbreed not walling up his front just yet, and that's a major oversight against someone like Kevin, who can at any point in the game just run in with 10, 20 Zerglings and really cause havoc. bbreed, perhaps thinking his siege tanks are enough, does suffer a little bit out of those Zerglings. He lost that refinery, lost some mining time. And bbreed, up against Kevin, he's just forced to play so defensively. Can't really play his own game, I feel. And as a result, we see him behind on workers, 31 to 39 at the moment. And now mutas are on the field already. To bbreed's benefit, however, he's getting missile turrets in his mineral lines, and an additional 1 and 2, as well as a Thor. So his muta defense gonna be pretty good for now. Third command center, that's gonna help a lot on the economy front because of triple mules, triple SCV production. Now these mutas gonna fly in, pick off a tank, and they're just gonna continue to be annoying. They can't really bomb a mineral line, but they can bounce around the edges, get some damage on a refinery, maybe pick off some stray units. Gotta be careful though, does lose 1 muta to that Thor. 2 mutas have gone down so far. So resources lost pretty even. A little bit more minerals lost from the Terran, a little bit more gas lost from the Zerg. So nice defense so far out of bbreed. However, Kevin, undeterred, gonna commit even more to the muta tech. Getting +1 attack for his air units. And currently he is sitting at 13 mutas. That's a formidable force of mutas. bbreed gonna need a little bit more. He's getting another missile turret, getting another Thor. He's got 1 in his main, 1 in his natural. And that's gonna help a lot. However, 13 mutas could still find damage. They can just pounce on a missile turret if they were so inclined. And indeed, there they go. bbreed quick on the repair though. Very nice reaction time there. He's able to save that missile turret, pick off a couple mutas as well. So very nicely done so far out of bbreed. However, he's still behind on the workers, but he has not suffered major damage to these mutas. Kevin, however, going for another 7, going for his hive as well. He already has his 3rd base mining gas. Doesn't really care about minerals too much, I suppose. And he's getting his 4th base as well. Just the gases, once again. The bbreed feeling comfortable enough to take his 3rd base. Is this a mistake, however, as we do see a lot of mutas, 18 mutas, and they are going straight for that 3rd base. We don't see any Thors here to protect it. Is Kevin going to be able to get it? Command center getting low on HP, burning down, and down it goes. That's a very nice pickup from Kevin. And just unfortunate timing for bbreed. landing that command center. Didn't really have the defenses just yet. And now Kevin, his hive is ready. What's the follow-up? He is getting a Nidus network, but he doesn't have too much to put in there, just Zerglings so far. And that's gonna be it. He tries to drop it in the main base in sight of this Thor, who crushes it right away. But 14 more mutas on the way. 14 on top of his already 18. I'm not gonna do that math, but it's a lot. And Kevin, yeah, he has a few Thors, a few Liberators, but 30 something mutas, 32 mutas. That's gonna be rough. They have +2 as well. Scans going down. Scans galore, verifying that Kevin has a 3rd and 4th base, and that was actually the first time bbreed has taken a look at Kevin's side of the map ever since the initial scout. So now he's aware that Kevin's on 4 bases. Gonna try to take a 4th of his own. Gonna run into 32 mutas, and you gotta fly this command center back. Oh no, is it gonna get away? Those mutas can take a fight against just about anything right now. They can pick off Thors even. Just like that. They can pick off Liberators. Pick off missile turrets. Can't get too bold though. Not with 2 Thors in addition to those Liberators. And definitely not 4 Thors. So, suffering a few losses. Actually, more losses than I had expected. He was at 32, I think. Now he's down to 17. And 11 more on the way. So it looks like Kevin fully committing to mutas. Even getting Carapace now. And bbreed just gonna continue to get anti-air, which is the correct choice. Thors, with their splash damage, very effective against mutas, especially if you have this many. Well, only 4 right now, but 2 more on the way. Chilling here. Some Liberators as well, some Marines as well. I think I saw a Widowmine somewhere. Don't know where that went. Maybe it got picked off. You're just gonna fly in once again. Gonna destroy these missile turrets very quickly now. This 4th base, very vulnerable. Could target fire the planetary. The Thors and Liberators show up to try to defend. Liberators getting a little ahead of themselves, but a lot of mutas get peppered up. A lot of them in the red and orange. So bbreed does ultimately save that base. Kevin back down to 17 mutas once again. And things are looking a little bit better for bbreed. He's getting substantial anti-air. And perhaps recognizing that if Kevin's sinking all this gas into mutas and air, he's probably going to have a lot of minerals. And what do Zerg make when they have a lot of minerals? Zerglings, of course. And what's good against Zerglings? These guys. These fiery boys, Hellbats. So those are going to be very effective against these Zerglings. A lot of Banelings, however, as well from Kevin. And he's getting Corruptors. Going for a Greater Spire. Going to transition into Brood Lords. Even getting Vipers as well. I don't know when Kevin learned how to use Vipers, but he's going for them. Vipers, one of the best units in the game. They can abduct high value targets like the Thors. They can cast Blinding Cloud to basically nullify any ranged units. And they can also cast Parasitic Bomb on flying units. So we'll have to see just how good Kevin's control is. bbreed needs to get something more to deal with the ground army. I feel these banelings could prove to be quite troublesome. 9 broodlords getting morphed. Thors are decent against broodlords actually. If you convert them to their high impact mode, they do heavy damage to single targets. But of course, if they're in that mode, they won't be as effective against mutalisks. So bbreed's gonna have to find a balance. Kevin gonna start moving out with his scary army. 9 broodlords, a bunch of mutas, some vipers, lings, banes. And now he's in range of this sensor tower. bbreed drops a scan to see exactly what's going on, so he has had a little bit of time to prepare. But the lings and banes are flooding in. There's just carnage everywhere. Thor's fighting the broodlords. Looks like all the mutas have gone down. And I can't tell what mode these Thors are in, but good target firing from bbreed. He's not allowing the AI to try to attack those broodlings. Blinding clouds go down, so you see those Thors just derping around, but now the blinding clouds are gone. And yeah, this army from Kevin not gonna be able to take out these Thors. So good job out of bbreed. And I don't know why Kevin's sticking around. He should try to preserve what he can. At least these vipers and corruptors can get out of there. Slow broodlords, probably not. And oh, there are the mutas. I guess they just weren't with the rest of their army. And now those mutas show up. They're gonna be able to crush just about anything. And bbreed's army, it looked like he was holding against the initial army, but the remax, the mutas, are they gonna be enough? bbreed still has a few Thors, and they might be able to hold this off. Some additional broodlords arriving to the scene. These Thors need to focus the mutas, but the lings there as well. And this is gonna be rough. All the Thors go down. Widowmine's not doing a whole lot. These 2 broodlords with their little babies sieging the front of bbreed's base. Now lings flood in, mutas try to do some damage, but 2 Thor is going to be enough to repel them. But the bigger story is all these bases from the Zerg player. He has so much money and so much potential to mine more money. He's gonna morph some broodlords right in bbreed's face. Decides to cancel them. And Corruptor's gonna be able to take out the Vikings, but not too much else. Now these 2 Thors kind of have free reign against this army, at least until these lings show up. In terms of upgrades, Kevin only on 2-2 for his air army, 0-0 on his ground. Doesn't even have adrenal glands for his lings, which I think is a bit of a mistake if he's going to get so many of them. Kevin decides to back up, regroup, morph some more broodlords back at home, work on his macro a little bit, establishing his other bases, getting the extractors going. And it's going to give bbreed some time to breathe. He has floated over his main. Going to be able to retake that base. And it's going to be more Thors, some Hellions, some Widow Mines. And yeah, in terms of army composition, that's going to be pretty good against what Kevin has. He is gonna, however, need to be more on top of switching his Thors between their modes depending on what Kevin has. Against this many Broodlords and not that many Mutalisks, they should be switching into high impact payload. I'm not even sure what mode they're in now, but bbreed's gonna need to work on that. His upgrades are pretty good with the 3-3, getting his ship upgrades as well. He only has 2 Vikings, but that's something. And the lack of ground upgrades for Kevin could prove costly, as these Lings with their 0-0 gonna quite literally melt to any amount of Hellbats or Hellions. However, bbreed only has 2, but still. Zergling's not really gonna do too much here besides the meat shield. But that's kind of their job in this composition. Now we see the engagement going down, blinding clouds blanketing the entire Terran army. Thors gonna do their best, but I don't think they're in the proper mode. As we see, they're just not doing that much damage against this air army. And now these Thors are gonna start falling. Only 1 remaining. Lings flooding in as well, and I think this might be the end. There's just too much Zerg here. Widow Mines burrowing, getting some decent hits off, but 11 more Broodlords just finished up, and there's not enough anti-air for our Terran player. Everything getting swallowed up by the Broodlings. And even if by some miracle bbreed is able to hold this off, Kevin once again has all these bases. He can remax quite easily. bbreed's supply dipping down to 100. These 2 Vikings I don't know where they're going, but they're gonna fall very quickly to the Corruptors. bbreed is getting overrun. GG gets called out. Kevin takes the first game. Welcome back. This is game number 2 between these 2 players. It is once again our yellow Zerg Kevin Lee And our red Terran, bbreed. It's a nice long game for our first game. bbreed was able to defend the mutas. However, the late game of Kevin proving to be formidable with his broodlords, lings, corruptors, and even vipers, and bbreed just couldn't defend in the end. And I think there were some mistakes out of bbreed. He didn't transform his stores, I don't believe. And in general, I think he's a little too passive against Kevin. Maybe he's a little scared of what Kevin might throw at him. Kevin going for a weird build here. This is a very early hatchery and early pool as well. As we see, he's only still at 15 supply, 16 now. So kind of an early pool, yes, but still an early expand. I don't really know the exact timing when he threw those down, but spawning pool gonna just finish up. And speed on the way already, continuing to mine gas as Kevin usually does, but no zerglings actually. He's still making drones. First 4 zerglings just starting now. And bbreed, he did get that scout off. Gonna get his expansion in the main. And no initial unit from the barracks. Instead opting for the very fast reactor. Now gonna start 2 marines. And factory in position to swap over. And Kevin with his 6 zerglings, perhaps anticipating a reaper that's not coming. So a minor victory here out of bbreed, but Kevin committing heavily to the lings, throwing down a baneling nest. He's gonna go for a baneling bust, and the lings are running across the map. What does bbreed have? He's got 2 marines patrolling the outside, spots the lings with the barracks, but the door is open, and oh no. Lings run into bbreed's base, and he's got nothing. GG gets called. Very fast game number 2. What's up? We've got a ZVZ between myself, Bubbly Frog, and Timbo Slice. Now it was random. This time I got Zerg. And that's gonna be bad news for Timbo. Unless he cheeses me. I'm gonna go... pretty standard. And we'll see what happens. I should be pretty heavily favored. So... gonna just get a hatchery first. Very standard build, not gonna rush him. Not gonna do anything too crazy just yet. And now he's gonna know that I am Zerg. So, pro tip, if you have the time and resources, focus your workers onto these mineral patches. As you can see, they're a little bit closer, so there's just a tiny bit of improved efficiency if your workers mine from those patches. Not the biggest of deals, but it's something, especially in the early game. I'm gonna get a few Zerglings just for the defense. And I don't want to... accidentally lose to some kind of mass lings or anything. So I'm gonna throw down a baneling nest. Put this overlord here, just a spot if anything moves out.
Energy is too low.
And I'm gonna get my third as well.
Spawn more.
Do a quick extractor trick there because I'm slightly supply blocked while waiting for this overlord to spawn.
Complete. Need more
And
minerals.
I'm gonna use these Zerglings just to see what I can see.
Energy.
My baneling nest is complete. Let's see if he's taking a third. Doesn't look like it. And he's got banelings as well. No speed on his lings. So let's get out of there.
Swarm is under. Energy is too.
So I don't want to go anything too standard. So let's go for a layer. This looks like he has a fair number of Zerglings and banelings. So we don't really want to fight. Let's get... and it looks like he's morphing some banes as well. So we do want to respect this a little bit. That's a lot of banelings. It takes 2 banelings to kill banelings. And oh, okay, he's just gonna GG. Alright, so I'm gonna be Protoss this game. Don't really know what to do with this race except for cheesy stuff. So that's what I'm gonna do. Let's see what happens. Throw down a pylon. Gonna start things off with the gateway. And I think I'll go for mass adepts this game. I'm not really sure what that build looks like. So this might not be pretty. Where do I put my buildings? I guess here. That's fine. Something like that. And where should I put my... Let's put it there. Oh no, this Overlord's gonna spot everything. That's annoying. Let's start getting adepts. Let's get a... whatchamacallit, that's a Twilight Council. I'm gonna use that for the Adept Glaive upgrade.
Glory to the Daylong.
And now this Adept is ready. Let's get this thing as well. Shield battery. Second gas on the way, and I want this Stalker to deny any scouting. There, resonating glaives, that's what I want. Transfer some of these. Get some more.
We do not have
Alright.
We have not enough minerals.
Okay, so his Overlord is there.
Cold is the void.
Our research has concluded.
the Daylong. Najakar. The firstborn shall persevere.
Damn, gateways take a long time to finish. Need some
The
more
firstborn shall
pylons.
persevere.
State thy bidding.
We require additional pylons. Upgrade.
Glory to the Daylong. Forward. The firstborn shall persevere.
And hopefully he doesn't have
Glory to the Daylong.
much.
Ire shall be reclaimed. The Templar. Let your will be done. We serve. Give us your command. Najakar. Combat. Najakar.
Oh, that's a lot of banelings!
Glorious combat is upon us. Glory to the Daylong.
And I really need a proxy pylon. God damn.
Ire shall. We serve with pride.
No!
It shall be done. Let your
Alright.
give us your
That
command.
was less than ideal.
The firstborn shall persevere. Yes, executor. Combat. Najakar Mina.
Unacceptable warlock. More minerals are required.
Oh, that's bad. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Glory to the Daylong. Glorious combat is upon us. I have met the enemy. Iron. Where shall we?
We do not have enough minerals.
And I have way too much gas, not enough minerals.
The firstborn shall persevere.
This is no bueno.
Glory to the Daylong. The firstborn shall persevere. Yes, executor. Faith before fear. Let none deter us. Forward to glory.
Oh, the Banelings.
Templar.
Too good.
March.
I don't know what to do. Let's warp into his main.
The enemy dares to attack our
Glory to the
base.
Daylong. Combat awaits. May your death be swift. For the light. Let none deter us. It shall be done. The Templar.
Oh no, I meant to cancel that. Let's warp some more.
It is not possible to warp there.
Glory to the Daylong.
Let's get some more gateways. Maybe we can expand.
We serve with pride. We are of one mind. For the light. It shall be done. Let none deter us. Spare none who oppose us.
And let's cancel that. Maybe we can take out this spawning pool. Oh no, get away from the Banes. No. That's not good. Let's see if we can get some some more of these. Ah, shoot. He spotted me.
The firstborn shall persevere. Yes,
No!
executor. We serve with
No. What do I do? Oh no. Oh god. Alright, we're fully committing to adepts.
let your will be heard.
Maybe get a forge? And now I have so much minerals and not enough gas.
Have enough.
Glory to the day.
And this is getting
Faith.
not good.
The Templar march.
Let's try
We
to
are of one
get
mind.
into his base.
We have met the enemy in battle.
And let's see if we can
Unacceptable. You
warp into his
Glory to
main.
the Daylong.
mineral field depleted.
Let your Najakar enough. Where shall we march?
We have used up a mineral field.
I have met the enemy.
Mineral field. Dissimulate more Vespine gas.
Glory to the Daylong. Glorious
Oh
combat.
no, 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 stay alive.
Ire shall
No. Oh god,
Yes,
this is
Executor, I
stressful.
have met the enemy.
Wait, does he have 2 spawning pools? Interesting.
We cannot look there.
The firstborn shall persevere.
And I'm just being super annoying right now.
Najakar enough. We serve.
Hurry up, teleport!
Mineral field depleted.
Glorious
You
combat
have
in
not
the
enough
water.
minerals.
Oh,
Glory
not
to
enough
the Daylong.
minerals. And that's it. Alright, Terran this time. I chose Terran, not
Best of luck
random.
to you.
Going for the
Stock up
trifecta.
on minerals.
what do I do with Terran? I don't know.
Go ahead.
First,
Minerals. You need them.
gonna need a supply depot.
You're too low on minerals.
Let's get a refinery.
Huh? Big job, huh?
Tell my SUVs to mine from the close minerals.
Establish your supply line first. Minerals. You need them. Try building somewhere else, alright? Stock up on minerals. Huh? SCV ready. Ah! You scared me!
Okay, what am I gonna do this game?
Bad news?
Let's go for
SCV ready.
Hellions. A lot of Hellions. Alright. Gonna start things off with a Reaper, I suppose.
SCV ready.
Lots and lots of Hellions. Start off with regular Hellions. Then get
Go ahead.
blue flames.
Command center upgrade complete. The Grim Reaper has arrived.
And oh man, he spotted that.
Ah! You scared me!
Let's get another factory back here.
You're the... Go! Who wants some?
Green is
Yes,
ready.
I'm listening. Done.
Reaper.
SCV ready.
Let's start getting these probes. I mean drones. Get away from the Zerglings.
That's all?
Okay, we got one drone. That's good
What's
enough.
going on? Death from above. Oh yeah, baby.
Let's see
Nothing
if I can
can't
find
handle.
anything else. No, he has a queen. Oh, maybe this low drone. Nah, not gonna happen. Oh no!
Fair enough.
And I'm on creep. Oh god, get out of there. Oh no, this Reaper is dead.
Energy's gone.
And I don't think I need that much
Move it.
gas
Go
anymore,
ahead.
so I'm gonna pull some of those off.
SCV ready.
Maybe I can get an armory with all this extra gas.
Your add-on is ready. Well, butter my biscuit.
Let's get
Sure thing.
some
Will do.
walls.
You gonna give
Oh
me orders?
no, I thought
Add-on
this
complete.
Marine was not doing his job. Now he's gonna spot this.
By the number.
Now he's aware of what I'm doing. That is unfortunate.
What's going on? Bad news.
So he gets the scout. He should have a pretty good idea of what's happening. I'm gonna get armor.
SCV's under attack.
Oh no!
All day long.
Alright, good thing those were ready.
Been waiting on you.
Let's get another factory.
All out of energy. Command center upgrade complete. Ready to raise some hell. SCV ready.
And I don't want to give him too much time to prepare. So let's start moving out. see what we can
Research
see.
complete.
Blue flame just finished.
Daylight's burning.
That's good.
I'm going in.
Let's get this queen real quick.
Raise some hell.
Oh man. That was bad.
Energy's gone.
SCV ready.
Welp.
Big job, huh?
Maybe I won't be able to get the
In the rear
trifecta.
with the gear. Ready to raise some hell. SCV ready.
Oh, I mean, we're committed.
Armed and ready.
Let's try to get this overlord.
Add-on complete. All out of energy. Upgrade complete.
Oh. He knew.
Light it up. SCV ready.
Alright, let's
do this.
move out again.
Ready to raise some hell.
Need more supply depots.
Oh my god, supply
Your
depots.
time.
So annoying. Drop a
Daylight's
supply.
burning.
Let's morph these into
Where's the hot action?
Hellbats. And oh god, he has
Some on fire.
Babe.
Ready to raise some hell.
Split them as best I can, and that was actually a decent split by me.
Here we go.
Your add-on is ready.
Can't wait.
Oh no! I transformed them by accident.
It's heating up out here.
Let's get another armor. I don't know.
Ready to raise some hell.
And let's keep on trucking.
Pedal to the metal.
Maybe we can even get another one.
Ready to raise some hell.
Maybe another
Big
command
job.
center?
I'm in a heap of trouble. Ready to raise some hell. Good. Let's do this. Absolutely. Rubber. Right on.
See
Daylight's
if we can
burning.
soak up some Banes.
Talk to me, boss.
And he doesn't have upgrades, which is nice. Yep. Soak up some Banes.
Daylight, are you ready for this? Talk to me, boss. I'm in a heap of trouble. It's a hot action. Pedal to the
Oh god.
Light it up. Ready to raise some hell. In the rear with the gear. Daylight, light it up.
Let's send a few into the main,
Absolutely.
and the rest we're gonna
Sounds sweet.
We're down a mineral cluster.
keep going. And let's
Mineral
go.
field depleted.
Are you ready for this? I'm in a heap of trouble.
Add-on complete.
Are you ready for this? Waiting on you.
You finished
Oh,
off the
God.
mineral cluster.
Okay. I mean,
Is that it?
something's happening.
Your upgrade's all set.
Word. I'm going in. Right on. Sounds sweet.
Lift this, land this. Let's get armor for those.
Where's the hot action? Big job, huh? Ah, you scared me. Ready to raise some hell. All day long. Let's
The enemy's after your SCVs.
hell yeah! SCV ready.
Stock up on
Oh,
minerals.
he was out of position. And GG!